So I'm going to talk about your old New York kids and what I remember of it, because we can all say goodbye to the old New York. Your old New York is gone, and it's all gone. Look here, kids. They have torn everything you can possibly think of the old New York. It's all been ripped out, kids. And whether it's been renovated, sold, and all that shit, kids. Anything you kids may have loved about your city of New York is forever gone. And that shit's not coming back. What about the old New York? Or does that even matter? It doesn't matter, kids, because you people really, clearly don't seem to mind. Yeah. So let's talk about the old New York while I'm still thinking about it. This city has seen happier days, kids. Your city has seen better times. And I'm going to tell you kids why. First of all, you didn't have Richie Riches running all over the place. Yeah, there have always been rich people in New York. Alright, given that. But it's never been just rich people running around New York here. It's like dry cleaning, the playroom and stuff. Show busy places for show busy rich kids and stuff. Your city has no middle class. Your city has no poor people in it. Seriously, kids, except me. So, with that said and done, kids, I remember times where it didn't seem like I was in a rat race, kids. It felt like I could just wake up and go over to Joe's house or go over to Sarah's place or whatever, kids. No. Now it's like, oh, you gotta go to work and you gotta pay your bills and shit, or you're gonna go to jail or get scooped up by homeless services and shit. Yeah, this is what your city's like, kids. And in the meantime, all your fucking small business went away, kids. There is no small business in New York, like, seriously. So why even travel to New York City, like, seriously? I mean, you go to New York, people came to New York to see shit that they didn't have in their own state. And New York has everything that fucking Utah has. New York has everything that Maine has and shit. So, like, why even travel 3,000 miles to see a stupid Freedom Tower and see a stupid Empire State Building and see a stupid Times Square? Like, seriously, because your Times Square is irrelevant. It really is. So, that's it. Um, it just used to. I used to see black people. I used to see homeless people. I used to see poor people. I used to see working class people here, and I just don't see that anymore. I really don't. I see show busy kids with Richie Riches, trust fund babies, Wall Street traders. That's all your city has to offer, kids. And at the end of the day, I hope you people enjoy your fucking ghost town that you wanted so much. In 2 years from now, your city's going to be a ghost town. Every other city is a ghost town. You kids ever been to Chicago? That place is a fucking ghost town, kids. It's going to be just like Chicago in 2 years, kids. It seriously is. And it's like, well, where do you go next? Where do you go from here? Back to Chicago? Thanks for asking, bitch. I probably will go to Chicago, but I'm not going to stay there. Look here, guys. I cannot live in Chicago. It's just not happening like that. Ziti. The Chicago's filthy. There's no economic opportunity there. And the place is crawling with heroin addicts. Why would I want to move to Chicago? Ziti. No, I'm serious, kids. And your Chicago is just as expensive as New York, except New York is a little bit more glamorous than your Chicago. Ziti. It's true, kids. It's true. So at the end of the day, that little bit I just showed you, is why I live in New York and not in Chicago. ZD. I could always go back to Chicago, I suppose. I have things waiting for me in Chicago, and I'm not bashing anybody that lives in Chicago. But while we are talking about Chicago, I would like to bring this issue up to everybody that lives in the Cook County district of Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Nobody cares about that. It's not Los Angeles. Oh, it's not London. It's not New York. From Chicago. That's how your world sees your city. And then anybody that's never been just thinks it's like, oh, it's like New York and all that stuff. No, it's not, kids. Your Chicago is nothing like New York. It really isn't, kids. At the end of the day, that little difference is why I picked New York over Chicago. That and you can't move to Chicago and become a movie star. You can't move to Chicago and become a singer in a band or a rapper and start making music videos and shit. No, people move to New York for that. And that's why I moved to New York, because I wanted to be a star and stuff. Yeah. Vote for me over Bernie Sanders, I'm serious. Facebook Terry 2016. Oh, here we go. And a show busy siren to give everybody in their coffee break a good morning fucking headache. Come down here, Hillary Clinton. Come down here, Bernie Sanders. You were senator for 40 years, Bernie Sanders. So, what's your police state all about? Come down here, Barack Obama, because this is still your economy, dude. Oh, wow. The fire department in New York City showing off. Just to remind us that we need them and shit. Yeah, no we don't. ZD. I would make some, honestly, between you and me, America, I'm not going to lie to you. I would make some serious fucking cuts to that fucking fire department, for real. No. Them and their show busy picnics and their little parties and stuff. Those fire department people never invited me to a fucking thing. So no, kids. We're not going to have show busy. You're wasting gas, motherfucker. There's no emergency. For real. Well, you wanted Donald Trump, who wastes money and stuff. You wanted Bernie Sanders and all those show busy people. Yeah. I'm running out of shit to say. I really am, because out of anything that I've ever said before, I think I've said it already, kids. So why do I need to say it again? Because I understand my points, I understand my topics, and if you people don't, then oh well. I shouldn't be the one to explain this stuff to you kids. Well, why can't your mom explain it to you, or your teacher, or your professor, or whatever? There you go, kids. No, you gotta have homeless man sit here and explain the fucking world to you kids. You kids are just so busy. Yeah, what's on my cell phone and stuff? Yeah, I'm texting somebody and shit. Yeah, and that's why I ran for president and you people didn't. So at the end of the day, they're gonna come out with a clone of me, kids. You're fucking. They're gonna copy my ideas, and nobody is gonna claim to have done it first. That's always the case, kids. Anybody want to talk about the starving artist this morning? I'm a starving artist, kids, for real. No, and when I see other people like Katy Perry making $200 million and Rihanna making all that money, and I'm a starving artist, no, kids, for real. I see Justin Bieber. No, I'm a fucking artist and stuff, and I'm creative and stuff. You people don't value true creativity. You people value show busy things like Katy Perry and Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez and stuff. Vote for me over Hillary Clinton. Vote for me over Donald Trump. Vote for me over Bernie Sanders. Vote for me over those crooked people. All your politicians are crooked, kids. Why do I have to tell you that your politician's crooked? Oh, you don't believe me that your politician's crooked? Go look up your politician, kids. All your politicians have scandals. For real.